dropped in from JMac on the point. And it's going to be Marvel taken down here. The point still not flipped in the favor of the London Spitfire yet. Marvel's going to be able to rejoin rather quickly. EMP in, finds both tanks. Bomb tossed in by 2U, will not find a pick. Toby gets a res on a Bedosian, but still going to be down a member as that D.Va is out of the fight, and London Spitfire will finally be able to get enough space, enough wiggle room to snatch the point out from underneath the Seoul Dynasty.
Dude, they just...
London Spitfire's Seoul Dynasty look to press back in and get this point back in their hands. Babel eliminated. 2U comes up with 2 kills in the back line. Looking for a little bit more, but will get popped out of that mech. But yeah, the cleanup is going to be there. London Spitfire lose the point. They can't quite take the position. Marvel going to be brought in by Toby as well. So now they have that staying power, and the minefield is nearly online. So Toby takes these guys to the Valkyrie. Animu's going to be used on the 2U. Dips around the back. He's looking to get that last few percentage here. Now does have the self-destruct available as Toby gets right up into the enemy's face. And this will just be the cleanup here, it looks like, for the side of the Seoul Dynasty. JMac is alive, but can he get to the point? They're looking for the buy check. They pop Shui out. EMP nearly ready to go. Can they buy enough time to actually get another fight in? Looks like the answer will be no in the end, as Shui does die just 3% away from that, which is why they have the point locked down first yet again. 20% on the board for them. You can see the whole build times really good for everybody else on the side of Seoul, but 2U just going to get ripped to shreds. JMac moving forward with an nano boost, manages to find 2 off the bat, now pushes into the back line.
Spitfire tanks aren't really doing anything. And now London still control the point. I mean, it's not bad at all. They can go in with an EMP at their own. They hit just that. They hit Fitz and 2U. It's an easy win, really. I mean, now Shui's having Babel's having a little bit more success on the Sombra, actually trying to find people. It kind of reminds me of Ruins, this map, and how many people you need to really hold around the point and how hard it is actually to do the EMPs, but huge clone.
Okay. Prophet, uses the duplicate, gets melted out of that one instantly, nowhere near that, 3% shy, won't be able to find it. Bomb into the back from 2U, looks for a pick, but gets denied the remake. JMac, crucially, in a prime position to go ahead and shut that down. Orville rolls through, does get hacked, but seems like he's going to be safe for the moment, but same cannot be said for Bedosian. Does get picked off, and we are suddenly at 99% here for the London Spitfire, who are looking to take a very dominant round of well. OT's going to start bleeding away. Marvel is going to get zapped to death, and yeah, this is we're going to be heading to a third and final round, John.
Bro, Babel actually just collapsed. He hacked Fitz out of EMP. I mean, realistically, Fitz has only got one real play there, for sure. Consistent
contention of the point. As the shots almost go through, Fuse barely survives. However, with 6 bombs, managed to find one. Now he's looking for Toby, but he can't quite line up the shots. But Ocean, however, still a bit of a rough spot. Manages to get some vengeance.
Just an awful feeling if you're the Echo there. Yeah. You should. EMP does come out though, hits 4.
Yeah, manages to eclipse point of many few. 2U going to be taken out of the mech, so the D-Matrix now gone from the fight. A lot less mitigation as Shui is just going to be going for a copy on Prophet. Looking to get Toby out of the sky, but he's a bit too elusive with that Valkyrie. Gets pushed forward, has to take the skies, but just can't get off the ground fast enough. Fitz strikes him down. They managed to find that, and Seoul Dynasty looking pretty good to maintain.
Against the dive here from Clayson and JMac.
Well, speaking of JMac, he's gone. Preston's going to be using the bomb, tosses that one out, was trying to find a pick off on Toby, but just can't quite get him. Prophet does get being down, but unfortunately for Shui, it's just not going to be enough. Can't make it back around the corner. The Dynamites takes him right out of the sky, and the OT will bleed down. So, very scrappy. Back and forth.
Because his ult charge is already at like 50%. JMac is going to get set and a kill Babel. I can only imagine that was actually a Translocator kill, and then they would just execute it on the dive. That is a horrible situation for this to be, and you actually just lose now. Nice little res, but it's actually just not going to matter.
I mean, it's not the res that you would like to have. You would like to bring the Winston back in to have, because with that staying power on the point, but just can't get into a position to actually bring JMac back into the fray, as he was, slept surrounded by the members of the Seoul Dynasty, so has to settle.
Even just EMPing the top side here and actually taking out Toby wouldn't be a bad thing at all, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Prophet is going to get hacked.
Okay. Yeah, he's just going to mow him down. Left click's coming in, unscoped, doesn't matter. Manages to find a kill on the Babel. And I can see why he wanted to go right there. He saw the setup, he saw Prophet get tagged by Glister, but unfortunately, the damage just wasn't there. There wasn't enough follow-up. Had they had JMac up on top of the ramparts there alongside him, then they probably could have gotten that kill. Maybe this fight would be going a different way, but instead, Seoul Dynasty, they just dumped
Alpha move once again in just trying to actually get a res in front of the entirety of the London Spitfire. Babel's already dead. Fitz is going to EMP. This is going to be it. This should be the map if they can get a good one off here.
Probably just finds 2. Yeah, EMP's just going to come out, manages to catch 3 right there. Glister going to fall, Kleston's going to be knocked out, and Fuse is just going to be left to his own devices. Doesn't really have anybody to jump to, got slept there for the moment, and Babel dead on arrival as he goes back over to the cart.
Because then you only have Toby healing, and Toby can't AoE heal at all unless he's ulting. Good EMP in the backline for Dynasty, though.
Okay. Well, Fitz goes in for the EMP, instantly gets hit, shot in the head there by Glister, but again, J-Mac dead. Bob kills off Glister, and it's just
quicker. They have a lot of ults, like in this next fight. They go in with EMP and hit 3, and instantly kill Prophet 2. So this is the time. London just press W, and then they win here. Fuse is ulting too.
Okay. Yeah, they get the follow-up hack on the 2U. They make sure that he can't use the self-destruct to try to make his way back into the mech, and Toby just can't float away fast enough with a Valkyrie to actually keep himself safe.
Because they have EMP. Let's have a look how this went. Was it over the top? It has to have
He's
been,
up
right?
top.
Oh, yeah, he throws it over.
He just throws it in the back!
An alley-oop. He's so invisible. Oh, when he goes in.
Rammed into the corner, holding still like there are a bunch of just T-Rexes on the side of the London Spitfire. If I don't move, then they can't see me.
Nice.
They do manage to find him in the end. Kleston gets that elimination, but it's at the cost of Fuse, which is one of the highest value kills that you can get right now in this meta. The Mercy can't finish off that Sombra. Fitz still playing around close. Slowly get topped back up as Toby gets ready to have another Valkyrie. That comes in, takes a little bit of damage. Glister finds one with the dynamite, but can they capitalize? Can they continue to push? Glister manages to find a second. Crucially, it's Toby. The pushback comes in on the coach gun. Jester will manage to land on the ground, but crucially does not use the primal range. Knows that they still have back and to be slept and woken up very quickly. Right connecting. Bob now coming out onto the point as well. Kleston trying desperately to find some kills. Is barely holding on by a thread. Look at some healing, and it looks like London Spitfire should be able to break through. 2U on the cart, manages to get the remake after getting knocked out, but he's all by himself. He'll get finished off here in the end by the pile driver, and London Spitfire's just effectively resetting, going back to square one versus each other. Ocean eliminated, Glister taken down, but the res is going to be there. So far, we haven't seen one from Toby. Now he's got his pick. Does he want to go for Bedosian or Prophet? It's going to be the former. Jester out of the fight. The dynamite going to be good, making them lower and lower. Bedosian uses the nano boost before getting eliminated, but now without supports are the Seoul Dynasty. 2U just trying to survive on that card. And it comes through, he will get knocked out of the mech, and he holds on to that self-destruct for a recontest, but the card is gliding up. 20 seconds remaining now for the London Spitfire. The primal rage in the back, pushing everybody away from the cart. Bedosian dead before he can tag it. And there
Especially on this map with the choke points is so small. Fitz, however, does end up getting taken down, though.
That's absolutely huge. Now London has to press the issue. They have to move forward. Prophet's going to be gone as well, so there's no DPS here. Rez goes out on the Prophet as they make their way over towards the point, but he's dead instantly as he's brought back in. J-Mac cleans up that kill, gets the Mercy as well. Sleep dart through here onto Babel, but it does not matter.
Fitz goes for the hack on the Fuse. He actually gets it off, and Prophet instantly takes him down.
Yeah, he just disappears after finding that snipe, but it's going to be delayed. This gives a little bit more room for Babel to try to catch up with his EMP charge. He's still a little bit further behind here. To get the hack on the 2U, they managed to knock him out of that mech and finish off the Baby Diva. Actually, as I say that, he still has a sliver of HP. EMP will strike though, finds Toby, finds the Baby Diva. The kills still are not there, however, and they are not on the cart any longer.
And they just all have to heal up each other, and Seoul Dynasty can get a position now on the point.
Kleston's already out of the mech. They get a hack on the Fuse as well. He's trying to stay alive, highly spamming him, but the dynamite is so damn big here for the Seoul Dynasty. Everybody else presses forward. That is a team wipe. That is the
good spot though, where being able to cater to Glister 2. Oh, Bob on the high ground's gonna get slept though.
Gonna be all about this EMP play. Babel gonna be eliminated. 2U finds the kill. J-Mac now gonna be going to 2-1 advantage here for the Seoul Dynasty. Bob gonna be tossed down the lane, straight up towards the cart, but the EMP comes in from Fitz. That'll shut him down. He's still contesting. They don't have the damage output to kill him very quickly. We'll go ahead and keep contesting that cart for a while, but Prophet comes up back-to-back headshots, taking down Glister, taking down Fuse, taking down Kleston now. A nice little celebratory kill on the self-destruct at the end. Keeps him alive. Nano boost already built up from Bedosian. He pulls the trigger on that one, tosses it onto Jester, who dives forward. Glister gone. Bionade onto 3 members here, the London Spitfire. Now the Immortality Field has been taken away from them as well. Krillin with nowhere to go will just pile into the corner, and that will be it. Point A. Going over to Seoul.
He forced self-destruct. They're going to nano gesture in, but he doesn't end up getting stunned.
The Bob on the point going to be contesting here. Brings him up about halfway to the cap. And we'll go ahead and finish that off. Rez from Krillin brings J-Mac back into the fight. And Seoul Dynasty will be slowed here for the moment. They've got the EMP ready to go, but oh man, Blister finds another great pick. Just going in, trying to deny that Rez. Can't get the shot onto Toby. Toshin will fall again.
He dies anyway.
So having that starting point, also being contested for London, however, the Bob sitting in the corner does get woken back up and helps him take out the gesture. Hack goes in onto although, but Ocean and Fitz will manage to find that kill, but Fitz, it looks like he knows, like, you know, he's not going to be able to play forward in this fight, just has to try to get the EMP online as quickly as he can. Nice shot from Prophet. Might start swinging this fight back into the favor of this whole Dynasty as Gesture re-arrives with a Wrecking Ball swap. Prophet just set up here on the high ground. It's a shooting gallery for him, and that's why Glister's going to be swapping over onto the Widowmaker to try to shut him down. It's knocked up into the air, however, and although manages to find the kill, Glister with the Widow. It's a headshot onto Toby. Looking for a little bit more, however. Second tick comes in, 87.4% build up for this whole Dynasty as they roll into OT. Glister trying to clear the point, but barrier comes in. Klesson going to be knocked up into the air. Kinetic Grasp used to keep himself safe, but they will find the Baby Diva knocked out. They can go ahead and finish him off. Glister manages to find yet another one. Getting rid of Toby again. This time as he swaps over onto the Lucio, and this actually is looking like a hold for the London Spitfire. 87.4% as the OT bleeds away. Will be as good as it gets for Seoul Dynasty, so a very gesture, but it's just going to be fueling the build on this Transcendence, but Glister not going to be given an opportunity to use it. Obviously, Toby, he's here, you know, on this Baptiste as he pops that Amp Matrix. Got slept for the moment, but woken back up and cannot keep Fitz alive. He gets eliminated by Kleston, pushes up into the Ash's face, but they do manage to get the break on that mech and finish him off. Bob's going to be running now into the back line, gets quite a bit of damage onto 2U. Toby does fall. One after the kind of trading out onto these supports as Prophet tries to stay alive. Does have the ice block, gets forced into it. Blizzard is available, but has to be wary. Likely,
they win this fight.
Just will save it. So we'll have that for the point B.
As a result, that is a big wall. They need to actually help them. They're not going to. Okay, goodbye, goodbye, Spitfire. You are dead. Highly got walled out, and then the rest of the team got blizzard. I mean, that's also a good way. And now Bedosian can basically see
using targets, and he has a blizzard available. So if they can get Kleston out of that mech, it's a free blizzard, no chance of being eaten. You get the freeze, that'll be the force. Drop down comes in, Kleston trying to survive, but Prophet goes to the low ground with him, boosts back up top, gets that Transcendence healing out from Bedosian, and we'll go ahead and finish off the Ash. A very scrappy fight, but one that the London Spitfire are not going to be profiting from at all.
Oh, they're going to stagger the Mercy as well. This is actual pain for London Spitfire right now. Look at the stagger on this. This is horrible. By the way, Hailey is healing too.
You know, where everyone is, as it turns out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're looking for the contest. J-Mac going to be dead. Can they even touch the point now? They can't!
Are you serious?
Oh, no! The